We will change today this inverter. This one is 24 volts with a power of 2400 watt maximum, and we'll change it with this one that's brand new. I've just received it. This one is same, 24 volts, and goes up to 3000 watts. The two of them are pure sine inverters, and this one I'm not too sure what has happened to it, but it just suddenly went dead. No sign of it, so I'll see if I can repair that later, but for the time being I will show you how to connect this one. Bear in mind that I'm not connected to the main power. My house is completely on his own. Okay, I'm not connected to I'm self-sufficient. Okay, so that installation is for a house that's on self-sufficient power. Okay, we have the two inverters side by side. As you can see, this one is the smallest one, and the 2400 one, the one that's dead, that's the brand new one. As you can see, the two have LCD screen. And what we'll need to do, we'll need to open that part. So on this one, it open with those two screws here. On this one, you open on the side. Okay. And as you can see, we will need to connect here. So those two holes are the holes from the battery to the inverter. Okay, so make sure to respect the polarity. Here, this is where that goes, the main that goes to the house, and this is if you want to connect a generator, okay, on it. So here it's gonna be the same thing. It goes to the house, generator, and the cable from the battery. On off on both. And if you got an error code and if you want to reset, or if for instance you go above the 3000 watts, if you spend more watts than this, it will stop, so you can reset it here. Okay, so I will now open it and show it to you how it gets connected. Okay, what we have here, we've got the two holes, as I said, and they get connected here. So on that side it said output and input, and here the same thing. So obviously we connect them correctly. Here the holes for the battery gets connected here at the bottom. There's the two screws here. Okay, and we've got another connection here. This one is if you want to connect solar panels. Okay, they get connected on that one. So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna place it on the wall and start the connection. I've now placed the inverter on the wall, okay, and I'm now gonna connect the cables from the battery. As you can see, both are the same color. If yours, for instance, are red and black or red and blue, whatever, then you know which one is the positive and the negative. If you have the same color, just be very careful, because if you connect it wrong on the machine goes. Okay, so if you're unsure, just follow the cable and see where it connects on the battery, and then you will know if it's a positive or negative. Okay, so when I remove the other inverter, I place some tape on it just to make sure there's no spark. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove it now and connect it here. Okay, as you can see, I've now connected the two cables. Okay, so this should now power up. Okay, so let's plug it on. Here we go, it powers up, that's good. Now it should give us the voltage, the health of the battery, etc. Okay, so 24 volt, that's good. Let's see that it tuned itself up. As you can see, the fan are going on, it's normal. Okay, okay, battery 27.2, that's good, it's a good charge. Here we've got something that tells us the usage we've got. Okay, so for instance, if we use 1500 watts, it will come to the middle. Okay, so if you hear and you watch that, you know the power consumption in the house. Obviously right now it's empty because it's not connected as yet on the house. Okay, but anyway, I'm happy with that, it works, brilliant. Let's now connect the rest. Okay, I switch it off and I will connect the other cable that goes to the house. I've now connected the cable that goes to the house. It's all connected now. but I believe I may have made an error before when I told you about input and output. Okay, input obviously it's in, goes inside the machine, so that's where you connect the generator, and output obviously out, that's the electricity that goes out of the machine and that goes to the house, obviously. So I think I've made a mistake here. If I haven't, great, and if I have, please, apologies. Okay, so it's now all connected. I just need to place the cap here. Okay, I'll plug it back in. Great. So now it will calibrate, just like every time you put it on. The fan that goes on usually stops after a while. Okay, it's just the time that it switch on. Okay, and after it will become quiet. Okay, so let me now just place that cap, and let's go into the house to see if everything works. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. When it's on after a while, it doesn't make any more noise. I'm not sure if you can hear it or if you could hear it before, but it's not perfectly quiet. Okay, so let's go to the house now. Okay, the fridge is working, the lights are working, everything works, it's just perfect. I'm very pleased. So I hope this video would have been useful to you on how to connect an inverter from the battery to your house. And let's see each other in the next video. Allez, ciao!